Today I'm going to show you how to level up in Minecraft. So for a life hack, one is head into the deep darks, grab a hoe, and start mining the skulk. Deep dark is a very spooky place, so find a very tall mountain and dig down, not straight down, but you'll eventually find an ancient city. And it doesn't have to be a netherite hoe. Like, I'm using a wooden hoe, breaks, a stone hoe. Okay, has more durability, but still breaks. Okay, you could use something like maybe an iron hoe. Yeah. A waste of iron, but if you have an iron farm, yeah, still breaks. It uses a lot of gold. Look at how fast a gold hole breaks. See, instantly, like in like 8 seconds. So I use a netherite hoe, but you can also just run for your life. Okay, there we go. But at least it's really satisfying. Like, see how satisfying that is? And TNT moment. Let's just okay. Well, at least that life hack worked. Some TNT is not ignited yet, so boom. Okay. Few things though. As you can see, these skull catalysts, sensors, and shriekers are mined fastest with a hoe. As you can see, still drops XP. Yep, mines fastest with a hoe. And make sure to crouch on a skull shrieker so you don't activate it. Life hack number 1 complete. Life hack number 2, End Crystal Wars. End crystals, as you can see, have something between your feet, and they only do upwards damage, not downwards damage, so it doesn't damage the land, so you can use that for PvP. But also make sure to carry a sword with you, because things like baby zombie pigmen, baby zombies will take less damage. See, as you can see, they take less damage, so it's best if you kill them manually to not waste end crystals, or make an obsidian farm, make a gas farm, make a sand duper, make an auto smelter, and make an ender pearl farm, an eye of ender farm, which is a blaze farm, to get infinite end crystals and obsidian for PvP battles. But keep in mind though, this does damage to your armors. So if you have netherite armor with just unbreaking, you might want to add mending on it. So I went for a mob moment, and that also works if you don't have any end crystals. Okay, next up on the list, XP farms. So I made a new blaze farm because the last one doesn't really work. You can do that because blazes drop double the XP of normal mobs. See, the XP orbs are bigger? Yeah. And next up, a wither skeleton farm. As you can see, you guys can tell how it works. It got attracted to this piglin that was named. Then you spam your keyboard, so it's a random name, and that's a wither skeleton's farm. Okay, let's give it an AFK test. As you can see, gives a lot of loot. And I did an AFK test before, and it was really laggy. Like, the items are clogged. Like, this one gives you so much items that the items back up in the hoppers. I'll show you later. See? Look at the amount of items this farm give you. Like the rates are just crazy. Like, see the production rates? Yeah, it definitely deserves a 10 out of 10, except for the sorting system. Wait, did you see what I see? A skeleton holding stone swords is not even a wither skeleton. Doesn't give you the wither effect. Like, how is that even possible? Let's throw this poopy stuff away. And oh my gosh. Yeah, this farm, yeah, it's full of bones. I might have to expand the storage system. Okay, decent amount of blaze rods, wither skeleton skulls, and the stone swords, and the stone swords get just tossed away because they're basically useless. Like, as you guys can see, I even have full netherite, so of course it's useless. And next farm, Enderman farm. As you can see, I built this in the last episode, and for the best resort, use a looting 3 sword. Okay, Enderman moment, boom. Like, this works so well. Gives you a decent amount of ender pearls and XP, but the bad news is they can teleport outside of the farm, which if you're AFKing for a long time, you might die, especially in hardcore. Yeah, but if you're staying, this is the farm you may want. But if you're in the intermediates, put an endermite in a minecart. Be sure to name it so it doesn't despawn, and add a hole in the floor at least 2 blocks above. And then yeah, it doesn't really produce much, but it's a beginner farm. Oh, let's try not to look at the endermans. Well, as you can see, they fall in. And enderman moment. Boom, boom. Yeah, works decent well. And next step, when you're out and about, find a zombie or skeleton spawner, you light it up, you don't break it, because maybe you can turn it into an XP farm. Like, I cleared out a decent room, like a night. I cleared out a 9x9 area, add water and a chest, leave a block above the spawner. This part is optional, but if you want to collect the loot, you can. Remove the torches and it should work, but don't throw away the rotten flesh, guys. Like, you can actually trade with the cleric villagers. Like, they take rotten flesh for emeralds. So save up your rotten flesh and trade with villagers, the cleric ones. Okay, next step, a pigman farm. You see this? You see me build this in the last episode, but I'll give a quick tutorial. Okay, so I make the blocks in the right place, and then slap down some ladders, and then all you gotta do is add the ladders, ladder up like this. Or if you have any other way to get up, you can use it. And make sure to use a block that doesn't really burn in fire. Like, I use smooth stone. Okay, last step, shoot a random piglin. Like it took me a lot of tries to take the perfect aim, but as you can see, it works. Okay, so the best resort is use a looting 3 sword, and you'll get a lot of gold swords, rotten flesh to trade with clerics, and gold, which you can use to crafting the gold ingots, which sometimes it gives you, and a lot of XP.